What's going on, GameDad fam? I'm Josh, the GameDad, and this is more Super Mario RPG. So, we're here at Yoster Isle. So, right off the bat, I'm gonna run right by everything. Come over here. And go... Ah! Well, I mean, I'll save it either way, but it's not what I meant to do. Can I? Yes. Boop! One frog coin. So... talk to the Yoshis. It's Yoshi. It's a Yoshi. It's a Yoshi. Yoshi's just talk Yoshi. If you look in here, there's a letter inside. Care to read it? Sure. Honeymoon reservations for 2. Mushroom Travel Agency. Remember back in the Mushroom Kingdom, there was a couple who was like, oh, we're gonna get married. There's nothing inside. Okay. So, all of them are basically like, I ain't talking. But then it's Yoshi. And Yoshi can talk to you. We could use your help. Please talk to my fewer fans, but you can't understand them. Hop aboard. I'll be your interpreter. Yeah, if you push Y on Yoshi, you hop without hopping off. But I love this. They incorporated Yoshi in. They could run all day. Boshi is the fastest runner, but he's full of himself. That Boshi. Of course we can beat Boshi. Here, take my cookies. You got some cookies. Boshi only races one-on-one. What a jerk. He's so much better if we could all race together. So, you brought the cookies. Alright, consider yourself lucky today. You got yourself a race. One-on-one. Yes, I actually do, because I forget. It's 2 buttons, and you gotta... Okay. And you hit Y to... No, thanks, I'm fine. Alright. Let's practice. One, two. 1, 2, 1. If you can basically follow a drum beat, then you're fine. That's it. But you got to be able to... If you just try and button mash, you're not going to get anywhere. But you do have some cookies. Ba-da-da. Yoshi cookie. Yoshi cookie. Yoshi cookie. I lost because I tried to get fancy with it and double tap. Poop. Come back when you're serious. Cookies belong to him. They do. Yeah. It's harder than it looks. Try again. Yeah, like right now. I forget. I know someone will give you cookies. Yes, it might be him. Okay. So, yeah. Now, you may wonder, why am I doing this? If you win, you get an actual Yoshi cookie. And I want one. Also, gotta beat this guy now. Now I made it a mission. Want instructions? Not particularly. I got it now. So... this island has a very tropical theme, and it made me think of something. If you just hit right on the beat like A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, you win without even trying. And I didn't even need a cookie. So this island is a very tropical theme, and something very popular when it comes to tropical climates and food and the like is seafood. And I gotta plant my flag in the ground. Baby little witch, stash away the cookies. Anyway, I just want a race. Of course, Yoshi has restored law and order in the land of Yoshis, so everyone can just have fun. Here's the cookie stash for the winner. And Yoshi's all like, thanks to you, Markio. I finally beat him. That rascal. Here's something to remember me by. And you got a Yoshi cookie. Use this to give me a call, and Yoshi will just straight show up and eat someone. Alright. So, we're done there. I just wanted a cookie. So now let's head to Moleville. And in Moleville, what's going to happen is you're going to roll up here. First, I'm going to come around the side here. And here's Bowser and company. He's off practicing his air slashes. And then he gets him in line. Notice he's missing a whole bunch of people. Most of our allies have run off. What do we do? We've only had experience fighting Mario. These new guys are too much. I mean, you don't have a great track record with Mario, guys. So, I'm the biggest, baddest brute around, and don't you forget it. But if Mario hears I've been kicked out of my own castle, my reputation will be ruined. So, the motivations in this game are primo. So, basically what happens, you see her just freaking out. Star hit the mountain and trapped some people inside. Let's get it. What's going on? Yeah. Everyone's digging and digging. So, I sure hope the kids are okay. It's all covered in. What'll anyone do? There's only one solution. Getting nowhere fast. We'll never reach the kids at this rate. I mean, they're moles. They should be good at ground. He could reach that in a heartbeat. Speak of the devil! Because everybody knows about Mario. And again, he's the only guy who can jump in the whole Mushroom Kingdom. It's sad, but it's the truth. Good news is, there's no looking... This is Isarak. They have good physical defense. But if you've been properly leveling up and bought the new weapons, 2 hits, even if you don't properly time it, will take them out. Crash! And defensively, if you've got work pants... I did not heal Gino! Oh, goodness! Alright, I'll do it. Sure. And... oh, we bet on black, baby. Womp womp. Where's my FP at? I am going to chance it, and I'm going to use one of my brand new mead mushrooms to heal Gino. I could have used Mallow's HP Rain. Could have. Didn't. I don't feel bad. I didn't mean to fight them, but... oh, these things. Clusters. It happens. They go down much easier. I forgot there is a defense up in this game. Why can I not time his punches anymore? What's going on with me? That's the real question, folks. What's going on with the GameDad? Because we already asked what's going on with the GameDad fan. That was terrible. Lucky! Hopefully I'm luckier this time. There it is! Yeah. Gives him the old 3-piece... well, really, gives him a 2-piece and a biscuit. Show me 7! Maron. Have you heard there's a rare item hidden in the mines? If I find it, I'm gonna sell it to someone. Cool. Not really sure what the discussion is for. Okay. Obviously, the game's telling you to jump on that. I'm not going to, because I know what'll happen when I do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run about... I can't yet, that's right. Unless... can I go through the other side? I'm just trying to see if there's any treasure chests I can get now. That will save me some time in my happenings. I am not perfectly sure. Can't really remember. Anyone who played this is probably losing their minds at me being so inefficient. Okay. Dead end. We need a bomb. Think you could find one? Oh, conveniently, there's one right here. That being said, I'm just fighting it just because of that joke. But, okay, so I'm gonna go jump on the trampoline. That's how you progress. I know what's coming, though. That's why I was like, I'm gonna just skip it real quick. Because... I don't know. I mean, it basically just boiled down to mentally, I thought that, that there was a treasure over here that I could grab now that I wouldn't feel tempted to grab after. These things are doing a lot of luckies. And I don't know how luckies the luckies are at this point. It's a little guy. It's a little ice mage. Owies. Bam, 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 bam. I try not to do that. I try not to just make noise in the form of the music of the game I'm playing. Alright, 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 alright. Papa needs a new pair of shoes! Are you kidding?! Okay. I'm good, guys. I'm great. I'm fantabulous. Bam! There was nothing. It was a trick. Trickery. Oh, this guy shows up again. This Goombad. Not to be confused with a Goomba. Step, step, step. He took the coins! Yeah. All of them! So now you run this way and you're like, well, what do I do? Oh, not to worry. I got a bomb! That's convenient. I'm not saying he's a domestic terrorist. I'm just saying he's a domestic terrorist. And here is where we play tag. So they do that to open up the whole length of the path. I'm gonna run away just to progress. Sorry, folks. Ah! I had to rub my eye. I regret nothing, because now I can show you Sparkies and Enigmas. Sparkies are fireballs. And I guess they threw them in as enemies because fire jumps out of, you know, in Bowser castles in earlier Mario games. Could be a reason. I don't know that it's a good reason. Things are hitting me harder than I remember. Not complaining, mind you. Just observing. But Mario leveled up, so he healed all that damage. Alright. It's a special attack level. He learns his next move at 10, right? And Gino at 8? Yeah. Which, I gotta stop slacking on my jumps. Let me just say. I will take care of these little banditos. Gino's gonna finger shot him. Really, the goal... Notice, Gino's actually faster than they are. I believe these ones are just slower. That or they're coded to automatically go after us. Either way. Mallow cannot kill them. That's a sad revelation. Should have had him attack. Then he might have. We'll get you for this. Someday. He dropped the flower tab. I will absolutely keep the flower tab. I will get rid of, however, a honey syrup. I don't know why that was a difficult choice for me to make. So what I'll do is I'll use the flower tabs right before, because I believe they each give one. I could be wrong. I'm very much so could be wrong. But I believe they do. And Mario will just do jump attacks. And get it getting. Notice his jump has become, just because I've used it as much as I have, and I've not been, like, putting myself in bad situations to where I'm running out of all my stuff. But someday. But he dropped the flower tab. Again, honey syrup. Goombay. But I've used it enough that it's had a palpable increase. And so I'm glad about that. So, oh! I never got to actually explain what I was talking about because I got distracted. Because I always get distracted because I have the attention span of a squirrel. So, I was talking earlier at Yoster Isle about how it had a tropical feeling, and with tropical culture, seafood's big. I am not a fan of seafood as a whole, but I feel like, at least with certain seafoods, people love them, and I'm validated for thinking all y'all is weird. Okay? And by which I mostly mean shellfish. And more specifically, I mean... Okay. This might be an HP... Yeah, this is an HP level. Because 1 at magic attack... You can always go off the magic attack or regular attack. 6 HP, which is good, because he's not good defensively. So he can use it. But he dropped a flower tab. So yeah, if you do that, each one gives you a flower tab. And now I can run into Croco, and it's a Croco fight. I can just go whole hog with my abilities, because I have another flower tab waiting for me. So yeah, specifically in the realm of shellfish, lobster. Lobster somewhere along the way became this fine dining thing. Don't ask me where this is coming from. Just let me vent, because I have a box to stand on, and I'm gonna do it. Lobster somewhere along the way became this fine dining cuisine. You gotta take me down first! What did he steal? All of them. So our items are gone. That's a jerk move. So I'm not even talking about the whole like lobster used to be considered peasant food because it was unclean and blah 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 blah. I'm just talking. Think about lobster. I want to know how much more of a hint God has to give you for you to understand humans are not meant to eat lobster. Lobster is literally found on the bottom of the ocean. Bottom of the ocean. Ocean floor. It's not swimming. Found bottom of the ocean. And it's covered in a suit of armor with a pair of metal, of like, armored scissors. It's basically a seafloor scorpion. Like, at what point? At what point do we stop and go, hey, that's not human food. That's a robot from, you know, Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's a Gundam. An ocean Gundam. Anyone who played this a mobile game for Langrisser, and one of the best, like, minion units that can roll around with your heroes is the water units, namely, lobsters! I'm just saying. Crab. Crab is the most, like, the most awkward creature in existence. Like, imagine you met a human and you decided to shoot him because all day he's like, oh, what's going on, buddy? I walk this way. I hope you don't mind. I was just, I was kind of walking around side to side. I hope it's not a big deal. Hope you don't mind. And you kill him for that and eat him. Get it together. Also, think about fish, like, as a food. Oh, shoot. First, we gotta do this. What is like the first go-to compliment people use to make something, to be like, oh, you should try this. You might like this fish. What's the first thing people think? Oh, it doesn't taste too fishy. What? I mean, it doesn't taste too... It doesn't taste like what it is? Like, there's no other food we describe in that manner. None! Like with steak is a delicacy. No one, you never had to. Oh, don't. You should try the T-bone. It's not too steaky. Okay. Heck, with chicken, chicken's the comp for everything else ever. Oh, it tastes like chicken. But with fish, you're just dying to make it not taste like itself. Like that should be the tip. That should be the tip. This stuff is not food. It's just, you know, it's stuff that survived through the flood because it swims. Do better, people. And if you got an issue with what I'm saying, comment down below. It's a 3-step process. Step 1, write up a concise, specific comment detailing how you feel as to why seafood is delicious. Step 2, hit the comment button below where you can place that comment. Step 3, go away, you're wrong! Mario's down on his luck. Just a hand in his pockets like, oh, he shut me up, literally. Why is nothing dying? You may wonder, why did I decide to rant about seafood? Stop me. I talk about important things on this show. I talk about the issues. I talk about the things that affect you, me, and the people. That's what I talk about. I talk about the real deep. You know what I mean? That stuff what make you get in your face and be like, that's a word. That's a word. I have no clue what I'm saying anymore. It is later than I'm used to recording. And I am probably getting to be, if my yawning is no indication, too tight. Oh, that's right. I think I gotta sneak up behind him. Yep. Punchinello! Now, they say I'm a hothead, but I'll show them! You will make me famous! So long! So, here's the thing about Punchinello. He's a whole bunch of fights in one. And as a kid, he confused me, because I got the whole thing with Mac the Knife. I got the whole thing with Bowyer being a bow. I didn't understand, like, what is he supposed to be, Brass Knuckles? But then I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, he didn't roll here with his gang. He's just here, and the stars showed up. And then it kind of made a bit more sense. Meanwhile, notice I'm ignoring those, but that's because, if I remember correctly, those are actually weak enough that I can just thunderbolt them all away. And it gets the job done. Yep. Not bad, not bad. Now let's up the ante. Oh, cool. Just blow up. Just blow up. That's fine. But it's okay. We got Gino. Everything's under control, folks. Gino's here. He is legit. Like, there's a reason people want him in Smash Bros. And it's nostalgia. It's absolutely nostalgia. But I don't care. I love Gino. He's great. And he should be in Smash Bros. And not just as like an outfit for a Mii fighter. And I will die on that hill. It's right next to the hill of people who realize seafood is garbage food. And for that matter, listen, I'm not an elitist when it comes to, like, food. Like, I've had me my share of McDonald's. Okay, and... Okay. Sandstorm! Yeah, I've had me my share of McDonald's, in case you can't tell. Oh, shoot. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, fear is a heck of a status effect, in case you haven't picked that up. It lowers your physical stats in a noticeable way. I can able juice him, but he may die. And I feel like I'm better off just hitting Punchinello, but good. And if he dies, he dies. Yeah. Yeah, but that... Gino should be in Smash. There's a hill I'll die on, and it's right next to my hill. No, that's what I was saying. I've had my share of McDonald's. I'm also gonna die on this hill. If you are a human being, and you go to McDonald's, billions served, and you order a Filet-O-Fish, what are you actually doing with your life? Like, you cannot feel that that is what you should be doing. You just can't. I think he's bluffing. Simmer down, Fluffy. I'm not gonna waste this on you. Who knows what might happen? Take your best shot. Yeah, and then he just goes, boom. Nothing. What the hey? Why isn't it working? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, good! Mario, if this thing explodes, we're history! This is a fine mess. Let's scram! Now! Sounds like a good idea. Oh, wait. It's gonna blow! Game over. Nope. It's fine, though. Everyone's covered in soot. We're at Dinah and the Star. There's the star. Got that. And we... right on time for what I'm looking at for these episodes. So we'll finish up Moleville Mountain before we wrap up. Mostly because I want to yell at you people some more. Seriously. The McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. There are several words in there that are not accurate. Fish. I don't care their advertisement. It's inaccurate. Filet. Filet describes a quality piece of meat. It's not accurate. I'm honestly not sold that the O is accurate. But, I mean, I'll give them that. Get it together. Do better. To quote Maya Angelou / Neil Patrick Harris, when you know better, you do better. And I'm helping you know better. So do better. Well, Budge! Help me here. Give this car a push. Yep. Get him. And honestly, this was always one of my favorite parts of the game. A minecart ride. It's just a little bit of fun. There is a whole thing with, like, trying to get a certain time. I don't think I'll try and do it, but... poop. What sucks is you gotta push the button to make the turn. You can't just, like, hold it completely in advance. It's not as clean as it sounds. And you gotta, if you do have a mushroom, you gotta slow your roll. I did say from the beginning, we're not necessarily looking at, like, MLG, Speed T, Top Tier. Wow! Those are words! MLG Pro top tier speed strats or anything. I really like this game, and so I feel like that is a valid enough reason for me to play this game. I don't really feel like I need another reason. You can't stop my shine, folks. And last section. And we go... Oh, no, that's not. There is one more section after this. It's okay. I make up enough time with the mushroom, I think. I could be making that up, though. Hey! Little drift race action there. Oh, God, why? Why did I make this choice? Why did I make this choice? It's all the turns. Oh, God. Oh, is this how Vin Diesel feels in Fast and Furious every day of his life? I'm sorry, Vin. I almost had him. You almost had me. For all of you who get, all the one or two of you who will get that joke, thank you. You almost had me. You never had me. That's something I'll be glad to talk to my kids about one day when they get older. I'll be able to tell them about when I was growing up, when I was a young boy, and the Fast and Furious movies were shockingly about racing. They're not anymore. They're like taking down a government conspiracy, and The Rock is there. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But hey, you know. And another thing, and again, another hill I will die on. The following are good Fast and Furious movies, and I will fight someone over this. Fast and Furious was a good movie. Too Fast, Too Furious was a good movie. Tokyo Drift was a good movie. It still had to do with racing. That's the list. That's the end of the list. And I will fight over that. Tokyo Drift had to do with drift racing. Okay? And it had that kid who was in, like, several hood movies as, like, the token white guy. I think. I don't know. All I'm saying is, Tokyo Drift was a good movie. I will fight that to my dying day. That was a good movie. That was the last good one. It's right up there with me trying to argue with my wife on a regular basis that Cradle to the Grave is a great movie. And I genuinely believe that. I will watch Cradle to the Grave any given day. Without hesitation. Top 3 Jet Li movies for me. I'll argue the semantics or the order, but top 3 Jet Li movies for me all day without question are Cradle to the Grave, Unleashed, and Hero. You can take the one and you can get out of here. That is not top 3. Top 5 maybe, but it is not top 3. Comment down below if you disagree with me. You have several things you can comment on. Comment down below if you're wrong and believe that crab and lobster are people food. Okay, comment down below. Come back, Mr. Beetle. Don't you want to go to Boosters and play? Yeah, don't run away. We just want to play. We'll take good care of you. Like what they said. Okay, Mr. Beetle? Don't you dare touch that beetle. It's a present for Booster. That's right. Just hand it over. Nice and easily. Yeah, like they said, we won't be your friend. Booster really likes beetles, but he can't catch his own.
That's right. He's busy keeping the princess from the sky entertained. So we're catching beetles for him. So hand it over. That's right. Pretty please. Oh no, it's getting away. Quick, catch it. Catch it.
I regret nothing. Look at my pretend store. Would you like a shiny stone? Yup. Bring me a fireworks. Oh, that's right. I don't get that till later, but... Oh my goodness, I keep hitting this prompt. Please come again. Is homeboy over here yet? Yes. Remember me from the mines? Found some neat stuff, and I'll open up a miner store. Come and take a look what I got to sell. A lucky jewel. Yes. What Lucky Jewel does, and it's... Not that it's super useful or necessary, but I want it. If you use it, it automatically gives you, like, acts as if you pulled a lucky flower in battle. So yeah, I'm about to wrap this up here. So we have several things to go over. Comment if you think lobster and crab is human people food, because you're wrong. Comment if you think the fillet of fish is a legitimate thing to order at McDonald's, because you're wrong. Comment if you think that any Fast and Furious movies past Tokyo Drift were good, or if you think that Tokyo Drift was a bad movie, because you're wrong. All of these are opinions. You're entitled to them, but they're incorrect. And lastly, comment if you think The One is better than Unleashed, Cradle to the Grave, or Hero, because you're wrong. Unleashed has Bob Hoskins. He was Mario. Put some respect on his name. Cradle to the Grave got both Anthony Anderson and DMX. Done. Should have had an Oscar. Should have. Am I the only one who remembers that movie? Let me ask that as my actual question. Does anyone else remember Cradle to the Grave? Because it's literally one of my favorite movies of all time. I just gotta ask that, alright? Like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe if you want to see more, but please, comment! Let me know that other people understand these things. Alrighty, I'll catch you next time, GameDad fam. Catch you later.